because we're standing for people that aren't us. And Black Panthers only stand for black people. That is a lie. Huey P. Newton said that we are internationalists and we stand with all oppressed people no matter what color they are. That's the founder of the Black Panther Party that said that. So everybody who's running around talking about Black Panthers don't stand up for people other than black people don't know a damn thing about the Black Panther Party. That's thing number one. Thing number two, the Black Panther Party created something called the Rainbow Coalition, which is a coalition of Hispanics, Asians, whites, and blacks from all over the world working together to fight oppression.
So everyone in the United States is raving right now because the Black Panthers with the self-defense group just came out to the ICE protests with guns, straight up guns strapped up all over them, ready for war pretty much. And everyone that is not black is like, oh my God, yeah, the Black Panthers. And like,
everyone that is not black. Listen, I know I make y'all ass sick because I state out things that you don't want to hear, right? But why are people non-black happy for the Black Panthers? Why? Why is it? We're gonna see. This Black Panthers dude, he is a special individual. He has a very interesting digital footprint.
like, I've seen a couple black people that are really happy about it, but I don't know if this is just me, but I'm not really that happy about it. I'm just so tired of it having to be us, that it has to always be us that come out, you know, to like save the day. Because I always will feel like white people should be the ones that are holding their fucking guns. You guys hold guns every day, all year long, in hospitals, in schools, in fucking movie theaters, in concerts. You bring your guns everywhere, except for where it matters. But of course, leave it to the black people. Leave it to the black people who get caught with a water gun at the age of 3 years old and get shot dead by police on their own lawns to go out.
Why does she keep calling y'all crash outs? That's interesting. This is not me, and I don't know this woman, right? I called y'all crash outs in another video, and y'all were so mad at me. Oh, y'all were mad. But I don't know her. She don't know me, and she's calling y'all crash outs too. And she's like, why aren't the white people crashing out? Why aren't they willing to risk their lives? It's interesting.
Side with real guns protesting against the most corrupt police in the Western world. I 100% understand why the black community is in support of the Mexicans. I am 100% in support of not only the Mexicans, but everybody that is targeted by ICE. I'm just 100% against ICE. But I understand why the black people are supporting the people being targeted by ICE, but at the same time, I just wish it was the white people first this time. Like, you know, I really wish that the white people, for once in their whole lives, in their whole existence on this earth, just for once, we're the first ones, you know, to start.
My dear, the reason why they're not the first ones is because they have you guys. They have you guys. They appeal to your emotions, and then they have you crash out because you are their puppet. You're saying it, but I want it to connect into your core, into your soul, that you are a crash out for these white people. Why aren't they helping? Why aren't they doing? Because they know you're going to throw your life away because you don't value your own life. See, they value their lives. This is the reason why they will put these people that weren't supposed to be here into black communities, right? We know this. None of these white liberals with all this privilege, because they have white privilege, right? They don't put none of these illegal people in their communities, in the good communities where all the money is at, right? No, they put them into the impoverished black communities where we're already struggling, right? And so then we connect through the struggle because we're trauma bonding. That's what we're doing. And then what happens is, now that Trump is sending ICE in, now our neighbors are getting taken from us because they weren't supposed to be there anyway. But if they were in a white liberal situation, we wouldn't even be getting affected by it. But What do I know? You know, just a guy on YouTube.
A little revolution, like try to push it, like, you know what, guys, we're sorry, we're ready to die for you.
This is the ED. It's time for the fin.
And actually, they've gone as far as to threaten ICE directly, right? To threaten physical violence, to kill ICE agents, if they pull up to their city. And
Yeah, you know what's so cold about this, right? Is that we all got the footage, bro. So like, there's no way you can wiggle out of. You didn't say it. You didn't make the threat. It's on social media and it's on there for everywhere, and we're spreading it far and wide because I personally want people like him off the streets because he's dangerous. He is dangerous, but it's because he is pretending to be Black Panther, and through that he's getting to walk around with these guns and all that, and people are accepting it because of the lineage of Black Panthers. But he's really dangerous because he's an imposter.
in this case, this is the Philadelphia chapter. If they pull up, this guy basically threatened to shoot him, right? To kill ICE agents. Okay, this is what he said, and it's going viral online. A lot of liberals are celebrating this as if, you know, this is okay when it's totally not. Take a look.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are gonna legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public's going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people. No power to the pig.
Do you still sketch?
Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Listen, this is amazing. This is amazing. This dude he should have been an actor, bro, because he he knows how to put on a show and he is selling it. And most people are, you know, they're not intelligent enough to see what this is. But you know, let's show what he got going on.
To do nothing that's against the law. Can I help you? I'm out here minding my business. I'm out here to control and watch you. Anything else? Because you guys like beating up our teammates. Somebody sent us a video of y'all beating up the teenagers shooting by the train. Huh? It was y'all. You part of that. It was y'all. It was y'all. If you don't like to be labeled in with the slave catchers, you shouldn't have taken their whole sellout. You are a sellout. You wearing their. You are a sellout. You ain't protected. You got to do whatever they tell you to, including hurt your people. Because you're walking up to me and I don't like you and I don't trust you and I don't got no conversation with you. So unless.
Now, he said, one, he called him a slave catcher, right? And then he says, you hurt your people. I want you to keep that in your mind, right? You hurt your people because I told y'all this dude is a special person. He is special. You hurt your people.
You investigating the crime, leave me the f alone. I don't care. I got a gun license right here. This is legal. Philadelphia Crime Code 6108. Move your car out of people's way and get the f out of my face. Thank you, officer. Have a good day. You have a bad one. Sell out. She's smiling for a sellout. You know where you came from? Slave catchers hired you to help catch their property, which was us. Slave catchers.
Oh boy.
Understand that the Democrats are fighting for immigrants way more than they are fighting for Black Americans. That is why most of us now are Republicans. And if you think about it, and if you go back into history, there were Black Republicans. You know, the Democrats.
Stop it. Don't say that. Please don't, please. They don't want to hear that. All they want to hear is Republicans are racist. Donald Trump is the devil. He is Satan reincarnated, and vote blue no matter who, except if it's Mrs. Crockett. I have another video coming out. The white Democrats, they don't like black people. They don't like, and I'm going to show you in the next video how they're doing Jasmine Crockett. It is amazing how they're doing. I would say one of their most, like, when it comes to influence, right, among the people care what she has to say, and they're doing her all types of dirty. The Democrats do not, if they cannot use you, they will not promote you. I'm gonna say that one more time. If you are black, if they cannot use you, right, they will not promote you.
For the KKK, the Black Republicans were anti-slavery. So do your research. I'm a Republican for that reason.
So let's see if we've got this straight.
Okay.
These guys, the Black Panthers, are raising hell because this lady, Renee Good,
right,
was killed by an ICE agent she was trying to run down with her car. But when this lady, DeCarla Thompson,
okay,
was killed by this guy, Hugo Hernandez Mendez,
no,
who is an illegal.
Oh no.
These guys, the Black Panthers,
Nowhere to be
said
found.
nothing. Was dead silent. Did you notice a pattern here?
Yeah.
You know, I've said this 1,000 times. The left is a strange bunch of creatures.
Brother. Listen, man. As you get older as a black man and you start to, like, break away from the plantation that is the Democratic Party, you're like, what was I thinking about? Like, how did I think this way? This is crazy. We have Black Panther people, well, impersonators, right, doing a patrol, which they're not getting paid, which is they're pretty much wasting their time and energy on behalf of people that were not registered to be here in America, period. And it's so crazy. Why this is crazy, people? Because you as an American can go to another country and just stay there. They make you do certain things to be a part of their community, their country, right? They will deport you in a heartbeat because most countries don't like Americans. But anyway, listen, brother. As you get older and you start to have discernment and critical thinking, which means you think for yourself, because most Democrats, right, they all think in one group and it's one giant brain. That's why every single Democrat all sound the same. It doesn't matter if they're black. It doesn't matter if they're poor. It doesn't matter if they're white and they're rich.
And they continue to prove one thing, that while they shout Black Lives Matter nonstop,
right,
those lives only matter to them when it fits their narrative. It's like a merry-go-round of insanity that never stops.
There was this video, and shout out to Sister Demetra for sharing this video with me, of this so-called Black Panther out there. I think he's in the Philadelphia area. And when I heard this video and heard exactly the wording this man was saying, something just went off in my spirit about this. And I want y'all to hear exactly what this guy is saying. I want y'all to hear this word for word. I want you to look at him too at the same time. I want you to look at him. And we got a lot of questions about this gentleman here, this so-called Black Panther. So let's go ahead on and check this out. The first time I watched this video, I was like, first of all, who is this guy? Number one. Number two, in my spirit, I didn't feel like, yeah, man, that brother, he really speaking about this, or he really standing on business. I didn't get none of that from him. You know what I was getting from him?
Oh no.
William O'Neill vibes.
No.
If you remember, William O'Neill is the
No.
guy that
No.
was sent in to the Black Panther Party
Oh no.
to help set up the assassination of Fred Hampton.
Oh no.
That's
No.
what I get from this guy.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all be pissing me off. What y'all gonna try to revive the Black Panthers to protest against immigration enforcement? Why don't y'all go stop the organizations that unalive more black people than anybody in the world?
Like what? Like say it loud and say it proud. What organizations unalive most black people? Say it.
Blood, Scripps, GD, Vice Wars. They've unalived more black people than the KKK have ever unalived, bro. We do more damage to each other than anyone else. And you guys are trying to deflect from that every day. You're in Philadelphia marching against ICE. Meanwhile, they got school bus with no seats, a whole row of seats missing, little kids, little black kids sitting on the ground, driving them to school. These kids' lives were in danger every time they took this trip. This should have never been why y'all not out there talking about this, protesting this? Bro, let them people at ICE do their motherfucking job, bro. I'm sorry, bro. They not looking for y'all, bro. Why y'all want to be involved so bad, bro?
Yeah, so you're saying that you heard that. These people are getting roasted left and right? Getting roasted left and right. These so-called Black Panthers are showing up to defend the illegal immigrants. Complete and total clown show. Now, this guy who made the threats on video, he's now walking it back, right? He's already coming out and saying, hey.
You better not walk it back. You better not walk it back. Now, I will say this to defend the brother. The video was edited. So, which means it probably, what he said came out, but they chopped it up to make it sound more dramatic. So that is it. We're not going to just lie on our brother. They did edit the video, right? But at the same time, right, the optics were not good. But they did edit the video. We have to be fair.
Guys, you don't understand. You didn't hear what you thought that you heard, right? What I clearly said in that video about how, you know, he was going to put a hole in ICE agents, right? If ICE agents pull up, right? He said, no, you didn't actually really hear that. This is what I actually said instead. Clearly.
I want you to pay attention to the propaganda. So that video going around about me saying, hey, if an ICE agent run up on me, you know, that ain't what happened. If you look at the video, you see I'm talking, and then he cuts to another scene, you know, instead of showing me talking straight through, because it was chopped and spliced. So what I said was, if an ICE agent run up on me, whatever force they use against me, I'm gonna use equal force to defend myself. Ain't nobody taking me nowhere or doing nothing to me. Then after that, I said, anybody runs up on me, anybody tries to do anything to me, I put a hole in the size of a window, safe light repair, safe light replace, because I ain't nobody's victim. Now, I meant everything that I said, but the way they put it together, it sounds like I'm just making a threat, you know.
That is 100% fact. We're not gonna lie on our brother. They did chop it up. Anyone can see, bro. Like if you do videos, you see it's been chopped and screwed and all that. So cap, cut, and all that. So he definitely was at.
I'm saying the ICE, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know if the dude knew what he was doing necessarily, like he was purposely trying to make it seem like I said something like that, or if he was like
he was because it's good content. See how people are talking about it is good content, even if it's not true. It's good content, you know. And I don't mean good like ethically good, morally good. I mean good far as it got attention. That's that good, right?
You know, he was just putting it together because he thought it sounded good, you know what I'm saying? But
it did,
you know. That goes for anybody though. You know, anybody that means harm towards any black man, woman, or child, anybody that means harm towards me, I'ma shoot you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not specifically threatening anybody, but I will say about ICE, I was born here on this continent.
All right, so this is where we get goofy, weird, and stupid, right? So what he's about to say is a whole bunch of facts that are stupid. Okay, let me break down what I mean. There is no need to break down why ICE is not going to come and get you, or shouldn't come and get you, because you are a descendant of slaves, which means we've been here for hundreds of years. And since we are descendants of slaves, we don't have to worry about ICE. And anyone is telling you as a black person to be worried about ICE They are working with the Democrats, and they are liberal freaking idiots. We have been here for hundreds of years, right? Because we're descendants of slaves. So what he's about to say right here, like I said, is true, but it's all made into this weird narrative. He's trying to make it seem like ICE is trying to come after black people, which they can't, because we've been here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years.
And my dad and his dad and his dad and his dad and my mom and her mom and their mom and her mom. So my people from this continent, right? So if somebody run up on me trying to take me somewhere else, I am going to shoot them. The reason being, because I have the right to defend myself, and there's nobody who can legally deport me to somewhere else that I wasn't born at. You know what I'm saying? I'm a citizen of this continent, right? And my people were citizens of this continent before the colonizers came over here. So you're not gonna
see the narrative I was talking about. You see the narrative I was talking about. We all know we're descendants of slaves, right? We talk about reparations all the time, which means ICE is not worried about you, brother. Stop saying this goofy shit. All you're doing is confusing people that are not intelligent. Stop saying this. ICE is not coming after you. ICE is not coming after black people that are descendants of slaves.
Ship me nowhere. So at that point, you would be trying to kidnap me, right? And I will kill anybody who tries to kidnap me. I don't care what you call yourself. So, you know, however you want to take it, you know what I'm saying?
You deserve to pay a...
Oh, boy. All right, man. So this brother right here, right? I told you was interesting. Now we're going to get into who he is. Your digital footprint, bruh. Listen, if you are 30 plus, be mindful of what you put out on social media, because once it's out there, and you cannot get it back. Oh, man.
You deserve to pay a fair...
Her song is pushing right now once again, and I recently spoke on this on a couple of live streams, but I had to take those down. And then if you know anything about YouTube, the streams don't reach the same type of magnitude that the actual videos do. So I did want to come do the work as this conversation grows more and more, and put the video out there to let people know exactly where I stand at when it comes to the Black Panther Party, the they version of it, saying we're out here to protect illegal immigrants and go against ICE, and we need to arm ourselves with guns and sacrifice our life for something that makes entirely no sense at all. This is not the Black Panther Party officially. They have no ties to that officially. This is just something that they choosing to run with. The Black Panthers, y'all, first and foremost, was dismantled beginning in the late 60s when J. Edgar Hoover and the government decided that they wanted to dismantle this. They used COINTELPRO, informants, all type of division, push propaganda, false narratives, and cause chaos in the Black Panthers. If you know, you know. All this stuff can be looked up, is documented. So what they pushing right now ain't that. And I even saw where supposedly Huey P. Newton's niece or somebody in their family is saying that they don't represent this. Other groups have said that they have came out. Other people who have ties to Black Panthers or the other they have different chapters of these new Black Panther parties saying that they not with this as well. We finna tell our people to jump out there and go put their life on the line and go against people who are appointed by the president and the government to get rid of illegal immigrants. We not doing it. And I have to call that out with Paul Bird. So now I do want to say this, y'all.
All right, man. So they're not really Black Panthers. So who is this dude?
Is it a threat on video? And the first time I get a chance, the easiest
point up that he was a gang. But when asked,
you're surely gonna go to jail when they find this out.
He's painting graffiti all over the place up in Lansing, Michigan. He's acting like he's a Pyru blood all in Michigan. And the whole time the Pyru Bloods don't even know this dude.
He brought up that he was a gang. But
no!
When asked, hold up, but when asked about his affiliation with gangs, here's what he said.
Listen. Now, hold on. This is important. This is important, right? He said, right? He said, right
Those
here.
origin of that bag came from slave catchers hired you to help catch their property, which was us. Slave catchers controls the origin of that bag. Hurt your people because you're walking up to me, labeled in with the slave catchers. You shouldn't have taken their home, sellout. You are a sellout. You wearing this. You are a sellout. You ain't protected. You got to do whatever they tell you to, including hurt your people.
Hurt your people. So you remember I told you I want you to hold on to hurt your people. Apparently, right, this dude is a Paru in Michigan. I'm laughing really hard because it makes sense now. It makes sense of why he's doing this, right? He can walk around with the guns. He can quote the laws because he has Black Panther, right? And people respect Black Panther. But we know he's not really a part of the real Black Panther, right? Huey P. Newton's niece says they don't recognize him, right? And he once was Paru. He says.
A gang member called me fake gangster, fake this, fake that from my past. And, you know, I don't care. You know, my goal is not to prove to anybody that I was ever a gang member or that I was ever a thug or what I was locked up for, wasn't locked up for. You know, my goal is to protect my people.
Stop right there.
And that's when his fake ass knew shit started catching up to him. He started hearing people say, hey, man, we heard you used to be a blood. Was you a real blood? Man, I ain't got to prove.
Oh, my God. This shit is better than TV, man. Oh, my God. This shit is better than TV. But it's very smart what he did, bro, because essentially you can make a gang like that. You can. They're all wearing the same colors. They all have a certain belief system, and they can walk around with guns, and people are not going to bother them. So it's kind of smart. It's kind of smart, but people, you know, investigated them, and it's coming to bite them in the ass.
I was blood. I wasn't no blood. I wasn't this. I wasn't that. He was trying to run from it. Wait till I'm telling you on Moore's TV, he digs into his ass, but I'm going to let you listen to a little bit more of it because he still ate his ass up in my little clip.
No one asked him in this article, was he a gang member? He claimed that he was in the gang. But now when people ask him, well, what set you was a part of? What blood or Pyru set that you was a part of?
Now, it appears that Paul was some kind of way affiliated with the Pyrus. But
Jesus
not so fast. It appears that he has self-appointed himself a Pyru, and it appears that he started this in Lansing, Michigan.
Yes, you heard that right.
Oh, time out. How did you self-appointed? How do you self-appoint yourself, Pyru? How do you? He didn't want to get jumped in. He didn't want to put no work in. He said, look, man, I bought the rags. I got all the red. I bought the guns. I'm Pyru now, nigga. That's what you talk about.
In Lansing, Michigan.
Yes, you heard that right. He self-appointed himself as a gang member. He just made up a gang on the fly. I'm going to be a part of Pyru. Never contacted anybody in the Pyrus. He decided.
Hey, doesn't that sound like what he did with the Black Panther Party? Are we seeing the pattern? Oh, no. Oh, no.
When in Lansing, I'm going to start a new gang. I'm going to start a new branch of the Pyrus. Nobody even knew. This dude did it. Then he claimed he didn't do it. Police was asked about it. The police didn't even know it was a gang in Lansing.
It's becoming more and more fluid every week.
Chief Green says the department is monitoring the situation.
I can't validate that there's any type of gang there, but certainly what has been posted is alarming.
We showed a video to the chief of an interview we did 2 weeks ago with a protester. He talked about protesters in Portland being taken in unmarked vehicles by agents. But during the interview, he talks about gangs in Lansing.
You come try to snatch one of us, the rest of us gonna blast your. You better do that while we not with each other. And then you come to Sandhurst with the Pyrus and the gangster disciples is linked up at and try to snatch somebody over there. I dare you. Make sure you get this in Sandhurst. That's Sandhurst. Come over there and try to take somebody. I dare you. I dare you. Your mama gonna be picking out caskets and flowers.
Now ain't that the same kind of bullshit he was just talking to the ICE agent?
Oh my God, bro. I don't know if this is for clout. It got to be for clout. It has to be for clout, bro. I'm trying to figure out what can he gain by doing this, because he looks like an absolute buffoon. Absolute. Anyway, man, I hope you had a good laugh. I did. I'm out.